Hello guys, welcome to Love is Vacation YouTube's channel. Now I want to give you information about 5 top-rated tourist attractions in Texas. Number 5, San Antonio's spectacular Riverwalk. Stretching for several miles along the San Antonio River, the excellent Riverwalk cuts right through the heart of San Antonio, passing the city's best shopping areas, restaurants, hotels, and attractions. Built below street level, this long pedestrian walkway hugs the river as it winds and weaves through the city, and is as popular among locals as it is for tourists, day and night. One of the best ways to tackle the attraction is to take a river cruise upstream, and walk back to your starting point, stopping for a bite to eat or a museum visit along the way. Number 4, Big Bend National Park. One of the most popular wilderness areas in Texas, Big Bend National Park is in the southwestern part of the state on the frontier with Mexico around the Great Bend in the Rio Grande from which it takes its name. Lying at altitudes of between 1,870 feet and 7,875 feet, it's made up of 3 different zones: the Valley of the Rio Grande, the desolate landscape of the Chihuahua Desert, and the Chisos Mountains. It's thanks to this diversity that the park is home to more than 400 species of birds, including golden eagles and roadrunners, along with more than 1,100 species of plants. Number 3, Space Center Houston. Just 30 minutes drive from the heart of Houston, the Space Center is not only one of the state's most popular tourist attractions, it's home to NASA's Lyndon B. Johnson Space Center and Mission Control, the monitoring center for the agency's manned space flights. It's a fascinating insight into the operations of the world's largest space program, with many exhibits, film shows, models, astronaut-related artifacts, and samples of moon rock on display in the visitor center. Other highlights include objects collected during the Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo space programs, as well as a chance to dress up as an astronaut, experience a space simulator, and see real rockets. Number 2, President Kennedy and the 6th Floor Museum, Dallas. It was from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository in Dallas that the fatal shot that took President John F. Kennedy's life was fired. Now home to the 6th Floor Museum, this tall red brick building offers a detailed account of the assassination, as well as Kennedy's legacy. Highlights include accounts of his presidential campaign and term as president, all supported by historic footage, photos, and artifacts. Also worth a visit is the nearby John Fitzgerald Kennedy Memorial, a huge monument dedicated to President Kennedy unveiled in 1970. Number 1, the Alamo. On the eastern outskirts of San Antonio, the Alamo is one of the most important historic sites in America. Part of a mission station established in 1718. The Alamo was built by Franciscans in 1744 and by 1836, had been converted into a fort. It became famous during the Texan War of Independence after a small force barricaded themselves in against an overwhelmingly superior Mexican army some 3,000 strong. While the defeat saw all 187 defenders killed, including such famous names as Davy Crockett, the cry of "Remember the Alamo" rallied the state to eventually overcome the Mexicans. Today, more than 2.5 million people visit this landmark annually to see its restored mission buildings and the cenotaph commemorating the fallen Texans. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.